Hey YouTube, Aviation 1997 here with my first official airport update of South Florida International Airport. Just a quick summary about the airport. It has 6 terminals. I'll point them out, how they're all laid out, and how everything is. The airport is a mix of a bunch of different airports that came to mind. I can't forget this terminal right here. So I'm sitting down, so it's like really hard to just like get everything in the shot without making it look that bad. But the airport is a mix of like Miami International Airport, London Heathrow, Fort Lauderdale, Madrid Barajas, and a few more other airports. I'll actually link them in the description below if you want to know. But this is my first airport update. I've loved aviation ever since I was a little kid, and now I've had an airport for like 7 years, I believe, but it was up until like December where I got the idea of like making an airport update, but I didn't have the time up until now where I have time from like for my spring break and everything. I'm not in school right now for this week and I have more time on my hands. But this airport is just like this video actually is just gonna be kind of a quick update how the airport's laid out, and in the next video I'm actually gonna make the actual airport update with all the routes and everything. What I can say, like, even though this is my first video, I will point out a few models I've gotten over the past 2 weeks because most of these models I've had for several years now, and just a few weeks ago I got several more models, so I'm just gonna point them out right now, such as this Aeroflot by ERPA A310. I got this one like 3 weeks ago. It's a very nice model. Got it on sale from the airplane shop. Online was a great buy one get one, and I really love the aircraft. Same goes with this Czech Airlines by ERPA A310. I really love the livery, and I was always thinking, should I get the Czech Airlines? Does my airport need And I'm like, and it took me a day to think about it because I don't know if I really wanted the aircraft until I thought about it and I really wanted it, so I ended up buying it. The Air China A330 200, I believe it's 200. That's I think Yeah, I think it's a 200. Also by ERPA. I also got in the same sale where you buy one and you get the other one free by the airplane shop online. It has to be, I think, one of my favorite models I've gotten through the airplane shop online. It's a very nice model. I love the color scheme. I really love the Air China livery. Tom Brazil. I got this one on eBay, and usually the Tom Brazils are pretty expensive here. Let me fix up the gate right now because it's a little disconnected. So these are just little cheap little hard. The paper's a little harder than usual printer paper, but I just have those gates in while my actual Gemini jets and ERPA wings scale gates come in through the mail these next few weeks. I'm ordering like 15 so far, and it's all gonna go to this terminal right here. Another new model, my top A330 200 by also ERPA wings. Most of my airplanes are, by the way, either ERPA Gemini jets. Darren, yes, Darren. My parents used to buy me Darren when I was younger. They thought Gemini jets was way too expensive, not for my age, so they ended up buying me Darren. But whatever. That was back when I was like 12 years old. I'm 19 now, but all right. The top in the A330 200 in the Star Alliance colors. That's a new model. I think this is one of the first new models I got this year, actually, like around early February, I think I got it. I remember. Meanwhile, the Qantas A330 200, also by Airpa, I got in the same sale as most of my new aircrafts, which is a buy one get 100% off. Really love that deal, but then the shipping and handling and the tax fees really kind of screw you over there. But it's whatever. I got the aircraft, so that's what really matters for me. It's a really nice aircraft. Most of the aircrafts, by the way, are actually A330s. At least the ones parked in these two terminals, in Terminal 2 and Terminal 3 right here. Which one's that? Oh, my Transaero. Can't kind of reach it that well because I'm sitting kind of to the other side of my walk-in closet. That's where I have where I have my entire airport set up, so it kind of can't reach it. Plus, I'm using my phone, so it's a little harder. But this is my Transaero 777, 200, 300. I have to check the box, but you'll know by the next video I do. Also by ERPA and the same offer from the airplane shop. Sadly, the airline doesn't operate any longer. I think they went bankrupt. But in my airport updates, I'm just gonna say, like, if any airline that went bankrupt or doesn't exist anymore, like Transaero or Mexicana, I'll just say like Transaero operated by Aeroflot or Mexicana operated by Aeromexico. Something like that. Here, this one I bought it over on eBay, and it costed me only, I think, $14 for it. American 777 200 from Erpa Wings. It's a very nice model. It has to be one of my favorite aircraft. Sadly, I don't have any American Airlines in the new livery or in the One World livery. But eventually I'll get them. Where else? Oh yeah, this one's supposed to be more right here, kind of like taxing into the gate. But my Air France A340 by Hogan, I believe. Yeah. I actually just got this model, like, I think last week. It came in the mail, and yeah, I really love it. It's a really nice aircraft. It came in with a stand. I have it parked right out here in the Air France British Airways terminal, which is technically my Terminal 6. Same goes for this Air France. If I can get a good shot, I don't have that much space in here without making myself fall over. I got this one like around a month ago, but same company, same scale as the other Air France I just showed you a few seconds ago. And it's just waiting there at the gate. Here my Spirit Airlines A319 by Velocity. It's a very nice model. I really love the model. I just don't like it how it's pretty fragile. Like, it's not like how Gemini Jet's A319s are, where the engines feel like a lot harder. These engines feel like plastic, feel like they can fall off easily, so it kind of scares me if something happens to the aircraft. I really love the livery. It's a very nice aircraft, and it's really hard finding a Spirit at a good price. I got this one for like $26, I believe, on eBay from a company, and I'm really happy with the aircraft. The Legion A319 Gemini Jets. It's a very nice model. I really love this model. I think this one came in with the Air France the A340 one. It came in the same package, and it's a very nice model. I really like it. Alright, I don't think I have any more new models to show as of right now. Let me see. What I can tell you, alright, from looks like I don't have any more new models to show, but what I can tell you about the airport is that it's based in South Florida, hence the name South Florida International Airport. It's the main hub for American Airlines, as American Airlines has their own small little terminal right there, even though I wish I had more American Airlines airplanes around here. But it has the same thing as like how Amsterdam Schiphol and Tokyo Narita does with Delta Airlines, where it's kind of like their out of the United States hub. It kind of goes the same, but not with Delta here, but with Avianca, which is I think one of my favorite airlines, and Air France. I'll just go back to Air France. It'll kind of go for the same like how Delta is with Tokyo Narita and Amsterdam Schiphol. It'll be just like with Air France and Avianca here. Plus, those two are my two favorite airlines, so that kind of gave me an idea to use them up, so I don't like put them away for certain updates and everything. All right, guess a good quick summary of the new models and the airport. Now I can just show you the terminals. I'm not gonna start off with Terminal 1. I'm just gonna start off with the small little cargo terminal next to Terminal 1. Yeah, it has a little Oreo box that there's only 3 gates that'll fit there, but I did not end up making any gates for Terminal 1 to the side, so the cargo terminal would have more aircrafts. I'm hoping for an Avianca cargo and Etihad cargo, along with a UPS very soon. I don't know exactly when, but I'm hoping to get those very soon. I found good deals on the airplane shop and on eBay, so I'll see how I'll get them and just expand more aircrafts in my cargo terminal. Now onto Terminal 1, which is my American Airlines terminal, which has 2 concourses. Concourse A, which is the international concourse, only 1 aircraft, which is my favorite American Airlines, parked right there in the international concourse. Then in Concourse B, which is domestics. Oh, and same goes also with U.S. Airways, where because the airline merged with American Airlines, so I'm just gonna be saying U.S. Airways operated by American Airlines. Yeah, that's the domestic concourse. Now Terminal 2, which is one of my main terminals. I think my international terminals are outnumbered in gates and traffic and size to my domestic terminals, because I have more international flights than the national flights coming in. I have more airlines from out of the country than from in the country. But yeah, Terminal 2 is separated into 2 concourses. Concourse C is this one guiding where my finger is up until where the Air Berlin, that's the last gate for Concourse C, and then Concourse D, just the rest up until where that Air Berlin. I don't know why that Air Berlin's right there. I just put it there with that little cardboard stair gate. And yeah, it's a 2 concourse terminal. What I'm planning on doing for this terminal is 1 concourse will operate all One World and SkyTeam. I'm planning on doing that. One concourse will be One World, the other one will be SkyTeam, but then one of the concourses will have to share with non carriers, airlines that don't have any alliances or anything. Now on to Terminal 3, which is I think my favorite and the most busy terminal I have in my airport. It's an entire concourse. It's eventually I'm going to turn it into my Star Alliance concourse, where all Star Alliance will come in. It's also going to be where Avianca will have its main hub at it in the airport, where all Avianca aircrafts will land and park. I'm gonna move like the Qantas, the LTU. I think LTU is operated by Air Berlin now. I'll be moving out. I think most of these are just Star Alliance. I'll also be moving out the LAN Chile and the TAM to Terminal 2, but it's gonna be a while I get my new gates, my new aircraft, so I can finally figure out who goes to which terminal and who stays at which terminal. Just like in Terminal 2, Terminal 3 here is has the same thing as what many airports do, which is I can This is what I call them. I don't know if everybody else calls them differently. I've never really heard of a name for them, but like they're like heavy gates with two jetways connected. It's a dual jetway, yeah. So like if you can see like right here, this is where passengers will board to either the main one heading to L1 or to the second one heading to L2. But that's only for heavy aircraft. If it's a two small aircraft, let's say my Lufthansa A320 here and my Turkish Airlines 737-200, both, I mean 400 by ERPA. If they're both parked there and there's enough space, I'll allow it and let it see how it goes. You know, I'm just trying to like have as much space as possible for the airport. I know it's very crowded. When I just quickly showed around the camera, I showed how crowded it is. Trying to pass aircrafts through the taxiways, especially right here with this Emirates. You know, it doesn't have that much space to pass through the American Airlines and the TAM, but enough to get to its gate. All right, now moving on to Terminal 3, which is North American Airlines International. So pretty much any airline from Panama up until Canada will operate there in that terminal. All international flights coming in from from any American Airlines, not American Airlines in general, but United, Delta, JetBlue, etc., will go to this terminal. You know, right now these are the aircrafts I have parked: Aeromexico, Air Jamaica, Northwest operated by Delta, United, Mexicana operated by Aeromexico. I can't reach that well, but Copa Airlines and Air Canada right there. Oh, one little fun fact, mostly relating to Miami International Airport, but I decided to use it for my own airport, is that Air France has flights from Port-au-Prince, Haiti to Miami through Air France. So what I'm doing is I'm going to use that Air France in the remote gates, and I think it's Carval. Right there in the remote gates. It's waiting to be given the permission to be moved out of the remote gates to go into the Air France terminal, so it can begin boarding and everything towards Haiti. Yeah, that's my Terminal 3. Terminal 1, Terminal 2, Terminal 3. Sorry, that's Terminal 4. That's Terminal 4. Sorry. Terminal 5, which is right here. This is my domestic terminal. I have a heavy gate right there for the United. Most of the routes I have, especially for many airlines right here and destinations, they're pretty fictional. Like, you wouldn't expect Miami International Airport to have flight all the way to Anchorage or Honolulu, but like I kind of just thought of that and decided to have like a flight from Honolulu to Miami with United. So it has one heavy gate right there just in case there will be a flight that's a heavy long distance flight from Honolulu or Anchorage maybe to South Florida. So I just have it right there, but I'm thinking of getting rid of that gate though. But yeah, this is my main domestic terminal along with this one right here. I'm planning on getting more domestic airlines for the airport, so it would it'd just be nicer. It would like actually not outnumber, but like make it a little more realistic with more domestic airlines. And then Terminal 6. This one is my Air France. Oh, sorry, my finger went in the way. My Air France and British Airways terminal. It only has 5 gates, but it's only a start. I'm probably gonna move the British Airways out of there and put Avianca there and make it their own official little terminal. It's I was about to make this my American Airlines terminal, but for domestics only, and then have internationals over there at Terminal 4. But I decided to just leave this for British Airways and Air France for now. And probably even later I'll move Avianca, but depends how the Star Alliance, One World, SkyTeam, concourses and terminals go. It's not a full decision right now, but I'll be thinking about it. Now onto the runways. I lack space in here because my airport's only in my walk-in closet, but I kind of have a little bit of space for the runways. It's just a little window panel right here that that I sharpied on several years ago, and you can tell my art skills weren't that good back then. So lines are pretty crooked. I'm planning on getting new window sills, so I can put them, so I can like sharpie them with straighter lines, make it look more realistic and everything. But yeah, this is runway 13L and 31 right. And here we have a taxiway that connects to Terminal 1 and the main area of the terminal. The taxiway is this one, by the way. This one right here. And then this one's the second runway. I don't have that much space because I'm sitting down. But I think I should just swap the runways, because this runway is actually the main runway. This one's the secondary runway, but always the main runway is 13 right and 31 left. But I'll be fixing up. There's a bunch of trash right there. Here, just let me fix my ecuatoriana. And yeah, just gonna glide the camera over the airport again, just so you can take a good look. Just have to kind of move around because I'm just sitting down here in the closet. I don't have a table for it. I really wish I did. But yeah, this is my first. It's not really an update because it doesn't have all the routes. I didn't have all the routes, but my next airport video will have the updates and how every airline will operate, where they'll head to, where they're coming from, and everything. But it's a good start right now. I'll be getting, I ordered a few models these past few days over eBay and on the airplane shop. They'll be coming in this week. I think my Aer Lingus will be coming in today, actually. I really hope the Aer Lingus in A330 200 or 300. I always forget. I think it's a 200. It'll be coming in today. Hopefully, that's what it says in eBay. But if it doesn't come in today, it has to be coming in by tomorrow. I'm ordering a few more aircrafts and the gates. So some of these gates will be taken out of this terminal and be put to another terminal or something. I really want to get rid of that staired gate with that air balloon right there and put like a longer gate right there. And I think that's pretty much it for this airport update. For this one, which is my first, I don't think I did that bad, but I've seen some of some other airport updates here on YouTube, and they totally do way better than me. Their airports look way better, more realistic. They know what more to say. I kind of just pause every time I speak something. I just kind of pause, think of what I want to say and everything. Like, they have everything just right off the top of their head. But I'll get used to this because this is my first video and everything. But this is my first this is my model airport, South Florida International Airport. Hope you guys liked. I'll be uploading the next video sometime this week, actually. Alright guys, I'll finish off just by aiming the camera to my Allegiant, and I'll see you guys next video. Alright, off.